Hi, I'm Cory Booker, and I want to congratulate and really thank the County Prosecutors Association of New Jersey on celebrating your 2016 annual conference. I especially want to thank Jennifer Webb McRae. Your tremendous vision and your leadership as president of the County Prosecutors Association of New Jersey is something that I feel deep gratitude for as a senator and as a former mayor. Like many of the prosecutors know, Jennifer has been really an exceptional asset to the ideals of justice, to the law enforcement efforts, and really to making our state strong as a whole. We are fortunate to have her in that role, and again, I want to begin by putting my thanks before her. Look, I know the work of our county prosecutors because as a mayor of a big city who was struggling to drive down crime, the essential partner were our prosecutors and assistant prosecutors. I had the privilege to work with men and women who were extraordinary servants of the people, folks that could balance the truth of who we are as a nation, tough but fair, visionary, but doing the details, the hard work, in the grit of the work to make us stronger and safer. You all are really one of those foundational blocks in which strong communities are built. Your daily work, you are really entrusted with the public faith. We trust you to help with the well-being of our communities. You're actually enforcing laws. And that's not about just being cold and hard. You're enforcing the laws with the spirit and the ideals of our country. I want you to know that all of our communities owe our law enforcement executives a lot of gratitude. And it's gratitude that the public, I don't think often extends because many folks don't know the extent of the work that you do on a daily basis. But gatherings like this to me are really important because you all are folks that aren't looking for public praise. You're looking to get the job done and know that when you come together, share ideas and practices, when you talk about strategies, we actually advance the cause of justice in our country. Look, I'm somebody who's been working a long time on criminal justice reform. And a lot of the ideas that I'm pushing in the United States Senate are ideas and issues I've discussed with prosecutors that I know personally. Things that we did in Newark, New Jersey that understand that, hey, we can actually do our efforts in terms of enforcing the law, but do it in a way with common sense that makes sure that we create safety and security in our communities in the long run. Look, we have a lot of divisive issues in this Congress, but I love the fact that the common sense coming from grassroots folks who have the experience is beginning to affect legislation. We've put together bipartisan legislation, often in partnership with law enforcement folks who understand that, hey, when somebody is arrested and serves their time, if we put them back on the streets and don't prepare them to re-enter society successfully, we often are going to come up with more criminals. And by the way, hey, when they keep going in and out of jail, that's going to affect their children. And actually their children are more likely to end up in the system as well. You all have a foresight through your experiences that is really valuable about what really does work to drive down crime and empower people. So I want to thank you all for what you do in keeping us safe. I want to thank you all for the kind of coalitions you build with religious leaders, with activists, with elected leaders to make sure that we are not just dealing with the urgencies of the moment, but we're thinking constructively about the long term. There's a reason why we have to face the challenges we do. We have a nation right now that has 5% of the globe's population, but 25% of the globe's incarcerated population. We all know that we're not going to just simply incarcerate our way out of the challenges with crime. You all, in many ways, are at the center of public education, at the center of awareness, really at the center of building those strategies I discussed earlier. So I want to thank you all. I look forward to working with you. I still live in Newark, New Jersey. I still live in a community that heavily relies on creative public leaders who are thinking about public safety every single day, who know the nuances of the challenges and are not just simply dealing with blunt force tools to fix the problems, but are actually getting involved with the community to work in partnership to solutions in the immediate and for the long term. We all are a part of our state's success. You all particularly are extraordinary leaders and critical to the success, safety, and security of our nation and our state. I want you all to know that I thank you. I look forward to working with you, and I believe in you, and more than that, I believe in us and what we can accomplish together. I look forward to a continued partnership. I look forward to your continued success, and I thank you for being humble heroes in our community, doing a job that may not often be celebrated, but that every single New Jerseyan benefits from. Thank you very much. All the best.